What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 5 of Commander Randamonium. I am Scott. We have Bryce here. We have Kenny here. Josiah, unfortunately, could not be here, but is totally fine because we are still going to have a blast. And we actually have a chance now since Oboon and Calamax aren't here. So I'm excited about that more than anything, to be fair.
We killed I killed Calamax in one game.
Yeah, and then it killed us all twice.
It's true. Yes. I think I killed Calamax that first game because Josiah basically was just like, I'm going to focus everything on Scott. And then I was like, all right, well, now I have to kill Josiah. So here's like 25 damage. And then, and then you finished him off, Kenny. Good job.
Yeah, and I think if it had passed to his turn, he probably would have won that game, like his next turn.
Probably.
He had so many cards in his hand.
Yeah, it would not have been not a good time. So anyway, so this week, if you saw the deck tech I posted on Saturday, he needs no introduction. But if not, go check it out on YouTube. There should be a link in the description. Otherwise, I am playing Odric, Lunarch Marshal. So 4 mana, 3/3, cares about keywords. Basically, any keyword our creature has. Basically, all of our creatures have that keyword post or combat and post combat of everybody's turn. So the deck is made up of a lot of creatures that have a lot of keywords. We're hoping to build up a big board and swing with a bunch of keyworded creatures. We'll see how it goes. That's about it. There's like no interaction in the deck. It's going to be terrible. Anyway,
it's got some good removal. So
Bryce, what does a better deck look like? What are you playing?
Well, I'm going to be playing Isla, the Eternal Pilgrim. And it's going to be, I'm not sure, I can't remember if I've played this once already or not, but
think so.
It's going to be non-token sacrificing aristocrats. We're going to see if we can do better with it this time.
Well, there's no Calamax, so you have a chance. We all have a chance.
It's definitely a lower powered group this week.
Yeah.
So I'm playing Kykar, which I've played before. I think, I've played her before. And I'm just running it back with some new toys.
What does new toys mean?
Guess we'll have to find out.
Yeah, he was just like, wasn't
upgraded
expecting
cards, right?
Yeah.
Questions.
Don't ask more questions.
I added more card draw because I got tired of running out of cards.
What does card draw look like? I don't know what that is.
Hey, I'm playing white too.
You have black though. Necropotence is better than any card I could possibly put in this deck.
Good thing I don't own a Necropotence.
I'm just explaining black's card draw to you.
You can say that for like probably 90% of Magic.
Also true.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys are ready, then give us just a second, guys, and we're going to flip our cameras around, and then we'll be right back. All right, let's roll. Where's my dice?
This one's my favorite one, and it's been through some life.
Seen some better days. Ooh, I rolled a 20.
Well, look at you.
You were just here to marsh my mellow, Bryce.
Did you roll a 19?
That is what you are here for.
I rolled a 10.
Was that a 19 I see down there?
That is a 19.
Wow, the one time Bryce actually rolls really good.
Yeah.
Just to beat Kenny.
I roll really good when I'm a DM. That's about it.
I know, it's disappointing.
Look, just because I've almost killed your character doesn't mean nothing.
It really does, actually.
Actually, I've almost killed him twice now.
I know you have.
Sounds to me
but
like
I won with one life remaining.
Sounds to me like you gotta step it up there, Bryce.
I know, right? Everyone ready to get started, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to play a Plains and tap 1 and play a Soul Warden.
Ooh, that's a good start.
Get this party started, boys.
All right.
I feel like you're gonna be gaining some life.
Not at all.
Um,
No life. No life gain.
I'm gonna go
like-
Windswept Heath, and just to make things faster, I'm gonna crack it for a Triome right now. And go ahead, Scott.
I'll say if I can draw one of my 31 creatures, I can help you gain some life there, Bryce. But we'll have to see. I'll play a Plains,
Soul with Kykar is concerning.
and then I'll play a Gorgon's Head. Yeah, I drew a
that's-
1-drop.
That's not a creature, man.
There you go.
I know, but it is a 1-drop, so yay me. Go ahead.
That's fair. All right. Here, Scott. I'll play a land that'll help you out.
Trying to think of what land that could be. Oh, an
Urborg.
Urborg! Thank you so much. Hey, that just
All the
means
black mana we never knew we needed.
I know.
Exactly. And I'm gonna pay 2 and play an Arcane Signet, and then pass.
That just means my Glacial Chasm taps for mana. I mean, what?
Excuse me, when? You better be sharing that Glacial Chasm over there.
That's a good card for later. What to do? Probably just that. I'm going to play a Temple of Epiphany, and I'm going to scry. And that...
I don't know how to feel about the way he said that.
I think that's going to go on the bottom. I think there's better cards. Go ahead, Scott.
Draw. Play a Plains, shocker, or a Swamp. And then I'll tap 2.
Plains and a Swamp.
Play a Mind Stone. It's like drawing a land. And then I pass.
It's rampant white.
It is rampant white.
It.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. What am I doing? What am I doing?
I was really hoping that the Ultra Pro sleeves would not have the glare issue, but I'm going to have to unscrew that light bulb.
All right. I'm going to play a Grim Climb Pathway.
But you
And
had
we're
to
gonna-
turn that around, didn't you?
I did. I
Yeah.
took a moment to flip it. We're going to pay 2 and play ourselves a Golgari Thug. Gain a life.
It's pretty good.
And then I'm going to pay 2 and bring in my commander, Isla. And I think we're going to swing at Scott for 1 with the Soul Warden, because we can.
Well, how rude. I will not block and take 1.
I mean, Kenny already did himself 1 damage, so I'm just making you guys even.
Oh, I see.
And I gain a life from Isla as well, entering play from Soul Warden.
Mhm.
Pass.
Yep. Tap, draw. Ooh. Okay.
Playing all them low creatures over there.
What can I say?
Now that I have black, can I go find my Toxic Deluge real quick?
No. cannot.
I'm gonna go Flooded Strand and pass.
Draw. Plains. I'll tap 4. And cast Solemn. Simulacrum.
Hey, that's a creature. I get a life.
I know, and I get to go search for Plains and put it into play tapped and then pass.
You sound so disappointed.
I never really actually play Solemn. But in mono white, when I was looking for like ramp, I was like, I guess I'm playing Solemn.
I love that card so much. It hurts me that it's not as good as it used to be in EDH.
I mean, I don't even run like Burnished Heart in any deck, but I had to for this one.
I'm going to play Mana Confluence. I really wish I would be smart and put this in my Greven deck. That'd be an
It's
intelligent
not
thing to do.
registering Solemn. What the heck?
Yeah, it's pretty good in that.
I wonder if it's not
Uh-huh.
picking up the art on Solemn.
I'm so mad I missed out on one of those with
I think it is the art.
Commander Legends.
And this one is the Commander Legends buy a box promo.
Oh yeah, I see it.
I'm gonna play Grim Specs. And then we're gonna go to combat. Scott,
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing at you with Isla. And
Okay.
Kenny, I'm gonna swing Golgari Thug and Soul Warden.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
Okay.
2 Isla damage.
And I pass turn.
End of your turn. I'm gonna go get. Sure, we'll go with the Hollowed Fountain. Actually, we're gonna get a Prairie Stream.
Working on the prairie.
And I'm also gonna cycle an irrigated farmland.
Did you
wanna-
miss a land drop over there, Kenny? Oh no. No, this is turn 4.
Yeah, I'm going into my 4th turn. Yeah.
Yeah. I just ramp Bryce because that's what
Yeah.
mono white does the best.
I mean, you saw that one episode where the Boros deck managed to outramp some of the other decks.
That is true. It's quite impressive.
White can do it now.
Cycle
You just have to have the right things and
farmland.
You
hope
do.
they don't die.
You definitely have to have the right things
And hope they don't die.
and hope they don't die. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna play a mountain, and I'm gonna cast Kykar.
We're getting alive.
then I'm gonna pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Play a plains. I'm going to cast a new card. I'm going to cast Promise of Tomorrow.
Ooh.
It's a good one. And your creatures still die, right?
Correct.
They die, and then it exiles them out of the graveyard.
Yeah, because this is whenever a creature you control dies, exile it. So.
Yeah, okay.
Has to die.
So you still get things like that Solemn trigger.
Yes. And then I'll tap 2. And I'll equip Solemn with the Gorgon's Head.
Ooh.
And I'll pass the turn.
That's a pretty good blocker.
It is a pretty good blocker. I may not want to swing anymore. At the end of your turn, I'm going to tap Arcane Signet to sacrifice Golgari Thug to Isla's ability. I will gain a life and draw a card from Grim Specs. And then
You
untap
put-
and take my turn.
Golgari Thug on top of your library with its ability.
Not yet. I forget that he has another ability outside of Dredge.
Oh yeah, no,
Um,
so do most people.
Speaking of, I am going to Dredge 4 instead of drawing for my main draw.
No way.
No way.
Planes, another planes, another planes, and a Yawgmoth.
I'm feeling the pain here. Seeing all those planes in the graveyard. Send them my way.
Fine. That's fine. You don't need them.
Yes, no, I most certainly do, sir.
I'm going to play a Swamp. And then I'll pay 2 and play Golgari Thug. Shocker.
I'm a little
Gain a
shocked.
life.
Didn't have anything better to do.
Ailey needs you to be 10 above starting.
10 above before I can start exiling stuff.
Okay. Oh, it's exile?
Uh-huh. Sacrifice another creature, exile target non-land permanent. Activate this ability only if you have at least 10 more life than your starting total.
That is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's terrifying.
I'm going to not tap that one. I'm going to tap this one for 1. I'm going to sack Golgari Thug. And yeah, I am going to put Yawgmoth on top. Gain a life,
Surprise.
and then with the Grim Haruspex trigger, I will draw that card.
Bryce, it's almost like your deck is synergizing really well.
Maybe.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Quite the start over there.
Then I'm going to lose a life from tapping Mana Confluence and play a Reassembling Skeleton.
Okay, well, I approve of you losing life.
I pass turn.
you don't
I
wanna
also
attack me?
approve, but I'm pretty
No, I'm
sure
good.
that you didn't have to there.
What?
You do have an Urborg out. I mean, I'm not going to stop you from losing some life. But
I mean,
my mistake.
Maybe he wanted to tap his Mana Confluence for white mana.
okay, well, I may have made a mistake. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll say anything that keeps Bryce from hitting 50 life, I'm all for it.
Yeah, it's probably worth it. Okay. I'm going to cast a Dockside Extortionist.
I have
And I-
4. No, I have 4.
Yeah, I count 5. Bryce
Yep.
has 1.
Yep.
Okay. So somewhere in here, I have some treasure tokens. Hopefully they're in here and not in the giant pile of tokens.
Soul Warden trigger, I'll gain a life for the Dockside.
You will.
The Dockside.
Okay, well, those are treasures.
Close enough.
So yeah, there are 5 of those, which I will put over here. And then I'm going to use 2 of them. Oops, 2 of them. 2 of my lands. And I'm going to cast Narset of the Ancient Way.
Does that make a spirit? Or is that instants and sorceries only?
It does make a spirit. Kykar is non-creature.
Non-creature.
So
What was that you played there?
So it's Narset of the Ancient Way. It's the one gains me 2 life and makes a mana for a non-creature spell on a +1. -2, I can draw a card, then I may discard a card. When I discard an online card this way, she deals damage equal to that card's converted mana cost to target creature or planeswalker. And then her -6 is I get an emblem with whenever I cast a non-creature spell, this emblem deals 2 damage to any target.
Kill the Soul Warden. Kill the Soul Warden.
Is not long for this word.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Oh, well. Don't forget your spirit.
Yeah, I was just looking for the token. All right, so I got a spirit right there. All right. Yeah, you're 48 life.
It's fine.
Sure.
I
2 more mana.
Yeah, we're gonna -2 Narset. I'm gonna draw a card. What am I discarding?
Nothing.
Am I discarding?
I feel like you shouldn't.
This card doesn't do much right now. Yeah, we'll discard Comet Storm and deal 2 to Soul Warden.
All right.
It's definitely not a mountain.
Just got to make sure you can't gain that 2 more life.
Can Could always attack him with Kykar too.
This is true, I could. But he has 3 creatures, and I kind of want to end up with an Narset next turn.
I mean, none of my creatures fly.
So I will go ahead and pass.
She's at 2 counters right now, right?
Correct.
Mm.
Well, that's a fun card.
Ugh, that emblem. It's just what's his face, gutter snipe.
Yeah, better because it's non-creature even.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna go 5 mana.
I apologize. Grim Haruspex triggered when Soul Warden died. I get to draw a card.
I'm gonna play one of Bryce's favorite cards that I always
I
seem
swear
to
to God,
play.
if it's Catherine's Crusade, I'm gonna flip this table.
Let's see that table flip. I'm gonna play Cathar's Crusade.
It's pretty good.
Just flip the whole thing.
I mean, that's all I'm doing. I'm passing, so.
All right. At the end of
Bryce,
your turn,
it's tame in this deck.
Catherine's Crusade is never tame.
It's tame in this deck.
Yeah, that card, like,
I'm gonna sack Reassembly Skeleton to Isla, so I'll gain 1 life. And then for the Grim Haruspex draw trigger, I'm going to Dredge. So I'll return Golgari Thug to my hand and dredge out a Pawn of Ulamog, Return to Dust, Flawless Maneuver, and a Karmic Guide.
I'm really glad to see that Return to Dust go away. I wonder what it would have targeted.
And then untap, draw for turn. I will play my land.
Bryce, I feel like you owe me a table flip.
It's 1 day.
Okay. I'll remember it.
1 day. I'll pay 2 and play a Golgari Thug. Shock.
Yep.
I'm not even going to bring that up again.
Let's see here.
Your cats are a little hungry there, Scott.
No, that's Zelda.
Yeah, that's not my cats. I fed them.
That one's mine. She wants attention.
My cats are making that noise after being fed. We'd have some issues.
I'm gonna sack Golgari Thug to Isla.
Mm-hmm.
When it dies, I'm gonna put Karmic Guide on top, and then draw Karmic Guide with Grim Haruspex. And that does put me at 50. So.
It does.
Goodbye, Cathar's Crusade. It was so awesome to at least cast something for 5 mana and not use it.
I'm gonna pay 1 and play a Elixir of Immortality, and then I will pass turn.
Ooh. All right. Okay. Tap. Draw. Okay. Well. Really don't think I'm incentivized to do a whole lot this turn.
I wish I had some of my aristocratic things. Be real nice.
Yeah, it's already bad enough. You don't need to pay off.
It's fine.
I like how Ayla's
Um,
ability too doesn't cause you to lose life. You just have to sack a creature.
mhm.
Just keep doing it over and over again. That's so gross.
I mean, her
Yeah.
second ability does cost 3, so.
Yeah, I guess it's true.
3 mana is the balancing part of it, but
Mhm.
it's still a problem.
It's fine.
Just trying to
No.
decide how to order my turn here.
I like how you didn't see my deck tech, and all I had to say was, I'm going to play one of Bryce's favorite cards that I like to play. And you immediately knew Cathar's Crusade.
If it's a white deck,
Yeah,
has white in it at all,
yeah.
and you're playing it, it has Cathar's Crusade in it.
Most of the
Yeah,
time, yes.
You're playing any number of creatures, and it's
I don't think I've ever seen you not play Cathar's Crusade.
I'm going to go to combat.
Okay.
And I'm going to declare Kykar and the Spirit attacking Bryce.
Is that everything?
Yep.
No. You're fine, Scott. Maybe you're fine.
Yeah, I think it's unlikely that he points it at that.
Really?
I just wanted to force the issue.
I mean, that's why I'm reaching for my Cathar's Crusade to go to the graveyard.
Yeah, but his
exile,
Planeswalker
sorry.
is a little bit more of a problem.
I guess you're not
It
wrong.
has the potential to be terrifying.
It's true.
You have all that mana over there, though.
I have a little bit, yeah.
You have to counter activated ability, though. There's not many of those.
Yeah.
No, but he's in red. He could kill my commander in response. All right, well, let's see if I can force that issue. I'm gonna pay 3. I'll tap.
Yeah, I mean, killing the commander in response wouldn't stop anything, would it?
The trigger would
in
still run the
response-
stack. So you pay 3,
Yeah.
sack a creature, triggers on the stack.
Yeah.
So I'll pay 3. I'm tapping Mana Confluence for black instead of 1, so I'm not gonna lose a life.
Sure.
Sacking Grim Specs to exile your Planeswalker.
Yeah, so trigger on the stack now.
Yep, that happens.
Okay. And then I take what? 3?
4.
4?
Kykar's a 3/3. Yep.
I always thought he was a 2/2. Look at that.
Nope.
All right. I'm below. I'm below 50 now.
You are. I'm gonna cast Shared Animosity.
Now, Kenny.
Trigger.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now,
All of a sudden, my Cathar's Crusade don't look as scary. I need
why
to
you
actually
gotta go doing stuff like that?
I gotta actually draw something that
Go ahead, Scott.
would make Cathar's Crusade good. Or a land.
This is why we force the issue.
Well, this is interesting.
My decision that turn was pretty much either drop the Shared Animosity and make you choose, or just make you get rid of the Planeswalker and then drop it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is interesting.
Narset couldn't be left on the board for
I'm
very
gonna
long. Like, all of her
tap
abilities are just too good for you.
6 mana
Ton
and
of
cast Captain of the Watch.
That's a guy.
What does that guy do?
He makes 3 soldiers, and all of his soldier tokens get +1/+1 in vigilance. And it also triggers Cathar's Crusade, 4 times?
4 times. So everything will get 4 +1/+1 counters.
Oof.
Or actually, Captain of the Watch enters the battlefield. Put
Then
3.
it will generate the 3 tokens.
Yeah, then it generates. So Captain of the Watch will get 4,
4.
and each of the tokens will get 3.
And don't forget Solemn gets 4 too.
Well,
Yes.
so you can put the Cathar's Crusade triggers at the bottom of the stack.
That's true. They're both enter the battlefield. So
Yeah.
I can stack it to where the tokens come into play first, and then
Correct.
Cathar's Crusade triggers.
Yeah, so they'll all get 4.
Okay, let me find my soldiers here.
So that means the soldiers are going to be 6/6s with vigilance.
No, they're going to be... oh, wait. Yeah, because they're getting 4 tokens. Yeah, so
Yeah.
they'll
Yeah,
be
they're
5
getting 4
5s, but with Captain of the
tokens,
Watch's
and-
ability,
yeah.
they'll be
And
6
Captain,
6s.
who is going to be a 7/7.
Correct.
Oh, that is a lot of power.
I hope you can do something about that.
Of course he can. Kenny is control player, man. I mean, I thought Cathar's Crusade was already going to be dead, so...
Yeah, I just can't let that happen. Now we'll counterflux.
Oh, awesome. I
Sack
don't
a
get any
treasure
value
for
out of
it.
that. I
Get
thought
a
he was going to
spirit.
destroy the Crusade. Cool. Pass turn.
All right. Sorry, Scott.
I mean, I'm playing mono white, man.
Hey, you're forcing counter spells out of me. Like, this isn't.
Well, the problem is you're playing counter spells.
I mean, I'm honestly not playing. I don't know what the count's up to now, but I don't think it's more than 5. But I mean, that was 6 mana, add like
Bryce,
30 power to or
I have-
25 power to the board.
I'm
so-
really hoping you play something gross, Bryce.
I have to say, it's much easier to be the only control deck at the table without no Boone running around punching people in the face. Specifically me.
Or an unblocked Calamax.
I'm going to pay 2, and we're going to play Bloodghast.
That's pretty good.
And then we'll pay 4 and play Yawgmoth.
Yep, that's gross.
And I pass.
Hey, Bryce, what did you tap that Mystic Confluence as?
A Swamp.
I see.
Tapped it and Urborg as swamps.
I missed 2 land drops now. That's not good.
I've just missed my first land drop.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
It's just not good, man. Not good at all.
Okay.
Well, what's up, Shut Up Meg? How's it going?
Hey. Let's see here. Man, Yawgmoth is just pay 1 life.
Yep.
I mean, I guess you do have to sack the creature.
It's almost like he has so many returnable creatures already in his graveyard, not his board.
Yeah. I mean, it does mean that he would wipe out his board if he wanted to kill all of my spirits.
It's entirely possible.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm just playing to
That shared
survive.
That shared animosity does not help your situation of me not wanting to get rid of your board.
I mean, honestly, as long as you're just dealing with the spirits, it's less. And he does target, right?
Yeah. It's sacrifice another creature, put a -1/-1 counter on up to one target creature, and draw a card.
So I can actually sack the spirit for mana and deny you the card draw. So that's relevant. All right. Ooh, but it's also counters. Man, Yawgmoth is really good. Okay. I'm going to go to combat.
Okay.
So declare attackers. And it is okay. So they don't have to attack the same person.
Nope.
I just purely exist over here, so.
I mean, you tried to add 20 some odd power to the board last turn, so.
Yep. And now I got 3 cards in my hand that don't do very much.
Hey, me too.
All right. So I'm gonna declare attackers.
There you go. 3 cards.
I'm gonna spend 1 spirit at Scott and 2 at. I mean, I guess if I send all 3 at Bryce, then you
Let's
guys are
see.
even life totals if they connect. So sure, we'll do that. So all 3 at Bryce, shared animosity trigger.
Puts them as +2
2
+2.
plus 0. +2 plus 0.
Yeah, +2 +0.
Actually, +2 because there's 2 others. So yeah, it'll make them all 3 ones.
Yeah, it's what is it? Coat of arms for creatures.
Yes, basically. So
Coat
coat
of
of
arms
arms
for
is
attacks only.
+1/+1.
Yeah, coat of arms gives a +1/+1. So
All right. So
yeah,
do
this
I
in this
want-
particular situation, it's a little bit worse because.
So what you're saying is I should not play my coat of arms, Bryce.
I mean, it would be ill-advised for you to play your coat of arms.
I don't have coat
Alright.
of arms.
I'll take the 9.
Okay.
And go to 37.
The question is, do I do this now and try and hit a land drop?
I mean, the rest of us have missed a land drop. I feel it's okay for you to miss one too.
I know, right? Like I've missed 2 land drops, so
I've already missed 1. This would be number 2.
Well, then you're just right on track with Scott.
Don't think.
And
I'm
you
on
had
track
all
to
those
miss
questions.
3.
So I'm gonna cast Chemist's Insight. Draw 2 cards, and it has Jumpstart.
Okay.
As a sorcery, which feels bad. Oof.
Not a land.
Not a Savannah.
Okay.
Chemist's Insight. He draws 2 cards.
Yep, I'll go ahead and pass turn.
I will pay a life to Yawgmoth, sacking Bloodghast to put a -1/-1 counter on Kykar.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'll draw a card from that. And untap, take my turn.
Well, can I go first, Bryce? I know I said I only exist over here, but
No.
You were complaining so much about not doing anything that we just were letting you not do anything.
I actually forgot. I'm sorry.
You forgot I was here.
I did a little bit.
You rat bastard.
Kenny and I have been fighting. I want to kill Kenny at this point.
I'm trying to do things, okay, but I don't have much to do. Well, I can cast my commander. I'll cast Odric.
I mean, that's a good option. You now have Death Touch on all of your dudes.
And they all get +1/+1 counters.
Woo!
Woo! Yep. Oh, by the way, shut up, Meg. I believe we're all doing good. Are you guys doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
I mean, I have nothing to complain about.
Well, there you go. I should not have dumped out all my die. I forgot I had those counter cutouts in the bag because I have a Crystalline Giant in this deck. And I just dumped them all over me.
Yeah, you should send me a link to where you got those counter die. Those are kind of sweet.
Amazon.
That's what I'm saying. Send me the Amazon link.
Then I'll tap 2. Cast a Danto Vanguard.
So, that's pretty good.
I forget what that one is. Is that the
pay 4 life? Give it indestructible.
Yeah. It's not something you see in Commander very much, but
no, that's not bad though. For a white weenies deck, it's very good.
It was a standard all-star.
That's
the fact that it's pay 4 life to give his team indestructible with Odric is pretty good.
Yeah. Well, as long as he's in post combat.
He actually has to pay the life before combat.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think I am not going to pay the life, and I'm going to swing 4 at Kenny's face.
That's a death touching solemn there.
Y'all are just
Death
making me do
touching
crap.
solemn. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, not
4
being
damage
the threat.
compared to taking what, like 27 is what you said power off my board. So sorry, I attack you for 4.
I'm gonna block with Dockside Extortionist.
Alrighty. I pass after that.
Sweet. I will untap and actually take my turn, in proper turn order.
There you go, Bryce. Not only have you
Sometimes I know how to play Magic.
Not only have you not delivered on flipping a table, but you also decided to bypass me completely.
I will flip a table at some point. I'm going to play Isolated Chapel as my land for turn. I'm going to tap 3 and play a Bastion of Remembrance.
Yep.
Oof.
It's fine. It's nothing to worry about.
No, it's not. that is not fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Totally fine.
It's not fine.
Are you making it go away?
I'm rendering you silent.
So I can't cast spells?
That spell is countered, and you can't cast spells this turn.
Okay.
That's just a rude card.
Oh yeah, render silence, awesome. The one trigger I did forget was Bloodghast from Isolated Chapel. That would have come into play.
Yep.
Can't cast spells. Let's see if I can get around that in some way.
Oh yeah, no,
There's a skeleton.
It's not as good as I would like it to be.
I'll pay 2, and I'm gonna return Reassembling Skeleton to the battlefield then.
Yep.
Because that's an ability.
It is an ability.
Then I will pay a life.
Do I not even have?
Wait, can I activate it? I can still activate abilities. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't
cast spells.
Just can't cast spells. So
I will pay life, sacking the Reassembling Skeleton.
Yep.
I'll put a -1/-1 counter on Kykar.
Yep.
And then when Reassembling Skeleton dies, I will choose to dredge from Golgari Thug. So I'll return that to my hand and dredge 4. Oh, Black Sun. Corpse Dance, that's unfortunate. Command Tower and Diabolic Tutor will go to the grave.
That's pretty good.
Corpse Dance is the only reason that my graveyard is in a very specific order.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, technically you're actually not allowed to change graveyard order in Commander because there are cards that are legal that care.
Corpse Dance is one of them.
Yeah.
Dancing on corpses. I like it.
I'm surprised you know that one, but didn't know the other one I played, Coffin Queen.
I actually, for a while, when I was being that guy, went out of my way to play cards like Corpse Dance because I got tired of people rearranging their freaking graveyards in Commander.
That's fair. I'm going to return Reassembling Skeleton then, and then I will pass turn.
Yep.
Bryce, you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Well, yeah, it's kind of how Aristocrats works. If I had been able to keep my my Bastion, I would have been doing other things too.
Suppose you're right.
That card was not allowed. All right. What am I doing this turn?
Passing.
Kind of running out of mana. I think I need to fix that.
I wish I could fix that. I've missed 3 land drops now.
Do you have a Keeper of the Cord?
I did not pull one, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, I offered him one to put in the deck, but he didn't want to borrow it. I'm going to cast an Underworld Breach.
Yep.
I forget what that does.
Each non-land card in my graveyard has escape. The escape cost is equal to the card's mana cost plus exile 3 other cards. And then at the beginning of my end step, I sack it.
Okay. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, that card's really good.
I am going to I'm going to escape Dockside Extortionist, exiling 3 lands.
to get treasures.
Yep.
I now have 2 artifacts and enchantments.
So 2. Scott has 1, 2, 3,
4, 5.
4, 5.
Yep.
Okay, so 7 treasures.
Yep.
And then
No and then.
there's and then. Trust.
No and then.
Do trust. Spirit trigger on
Underworld Breach.
on Underworld Breach. Okay, we're gonna go to this method. So I had 4.
Yep.
I have 4 spirits that do not have summoning sickness, and I now have 1 that does.
Hey, Bryce.
Yeah.
Can you go after Kenny and not me?
I tried that last turn and you didn't like that, so.
Well, guess what? It's your lucky day.
All right. So then I know what's going to happen as soon as I do this.
Oh, you're so loud today, Zelda. Come here.
Okay, so 2 red.
Zelda just wants all the attention.
X,
Yes, she does.
and
Wait,
I
what?
can add a target for each kicker. Yawgmoth is 4 toughness.
Yes, he has 4 toughness.
Okay.
What are you casting?
So
I think he's going to Comet Storm.
I'm examining my options right now, but it is likely that I'm going to Comet Storm, yes. So if we Comet Storm, X is 4. How many times do I want to kick that? Odric's a 5/5. The Vanguard, you can pay 4 life to save. Do you want to draw a card, Scott?
Sure.
Okay. So what does that put me at? That puts me at 6 mana and 3 targets, so a total of 9 mana. Eesh, that's a lot.
It is a
It's
lot.
like all of those treasures you just got.
9.
I know, right?
Yeah, I think that's worth it for a borderline board wipe. So we're going to go 7 treasures, Prairie Stream, and sack the spirit that has summoning sickness. Sorry about that.
No worries.
And exile the other 3 cards in my graveyard, which is a little rough because that was a Chemistry's Insight. To Comet Storm for...
Well, X is equal to 7 right now, right? Unless you kick it.
So X is equal to 4, and I'm kicking it 3 times.
Gotcha.
Or wait, I only have to kick it twice. Because it's additional targets after the first. Okay, so I can actually... I'm going to keep the spirit. Do I want to keep the spirit? Yeah, I want to keep the spirit. Yeah, okay. So X is 4, kicked twice. Targets are Solemn, Ailey, and Yawgmoth.
Okay. Do you have any responses, Scott?
Nope.
Okay. I do. I'm going to lose a little bit of life here, so I'll pay 1 life. I'm gonna sack the reassembling skeleton, and I'll put a -1/-1 counter on Kykar.
Yep.
Draw a card. Then I will also sack Bloodghast to Yawgmoth, paying 1 life, and put a -1/-1 counter on a non-summoning sick spirit token.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pay 1 and sack Yawgmoth to Isla and gain 4 life for his toughness value.
Okay.
And then Isla will die.
Solemn will die as
Alright.
well.
Okay.
He's going to go under the promise of tomorrow.
And did I draw twice? I did not draw twice, so draw my second card.
I'll draw for Solemn dying, because he does die.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to go to, well, a lot of nonsense over there on Scott's board. How much do I care about blockers? I'm at 36. What do you have there, Scott? You got a 5/5 Odric, and the Odonto gets +2/+0 when it attacks.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So that would be a
7.
9 ball if he plays no other creatures before combat.
True.
Mhm.
Except I do have 2 blockers, and one of them flies. We're going to attack Bryce with 2 spirits and Scott with 1. And they'll both be 3/1s.
Okay, I take 6.
I take 3.
All right, go ahead, Scott.
I feel like you have to say my name now, just to make sure Bryce doesn't get it confused again.
I mean, it backfires on me because then we change the order and I say the wrong person.
So yeah, I'm used to Kenny going
I
after.
drew a land. Yay!
Yeah, I think most of the time
It's
I've been ahead of you in turn order.
yeah, it's usually Scott, you, Josiah, me.
Yeah.
But I was quicker on the draw of getting signed into spell table today.
Yeah.
So Kenny's tapped out.
I drove up to Card Kingdom today and for nothing.
I really don't want to play this card because I keep missing my land drops, and that doesn't mean this card's very good. But if I happen to draw a land, I'd rather get this out now when Kenny's tapped out. So
Oh, Underworld Breach got sacked at my end step.
I'm going to tap 7 and cast a Maria Shepherd.
Ooh.
That's
That returns it to your hand unless the land was a plains, and then it returns it to your battlefield.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I also forgot Promise of Tomorrow was out when Captain of Watch got countered. That's right, it didn't die. That's why I went to the graveyard. I was like, wait a minute, why is there a creature in my graveyard?
Does that have a limit on the permanent, or it's just
Nope.
Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may return target non-land permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. If that land is a plains, you may return that non-land permanent card to the battlefield instead.
Okay.
So 2, 3.
But he does now have flying.
1.
He does.
I do have flying now. And all you have to block is a 1/1 spirit in the air.
Correct.
Okay. Combat. So everything is flying. And then, yeah, we're gonna swing these 2 guys at Kenny. He'll get +2/+0.
Yeah, so he's a
3,
he's
4,
a 5/3,
5.
and
5.
Odric's a 6. Okay, yeah. So I'll block Odric.
Okay. Got 5. All right, doing things. That's it. Go Bryce.
And I have a lot of temporary mana that I just burned through.
Yes.
This draw's been awkward.
Draw for turn. We'll start by playing my land for turn of Crypt of Agadine.
Ooh.
That will trigger Bloodghast to come back.
Mm-hmm. least it's hard for him to get haste. Oh, I took 5.
You took 5, yeah.
Yep.
Is this gonna be another Batman? Had to put on Batman's face.
1, 5.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah,
It
it
came up
wasn't
blank.
registering for me either.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, it popped up for me. Yep.
I'm gonna pay 5, and I'm gonna play Karmic Guide.
Oh my gosh. I knew you had that card.
Yes, you did.
Oh. Yeah,
I'll
my
return,
last turn was a massive mistake.
I'll return Yawgmoth to the battlefield.
Yep.
And then, what do I want to do
You want to pass one of those planes to me that's in your graveyard?
now? No, I don't want to do that.
I really, really want to draw planes on my turn. You have no idea.
I mean, I think we have a pretty good idea.
There was a reason I kept getting mana screwed.
I'm gonna pay 2.
Because they're all going to come in a
play
row.
Golgari Thug.
Yep.
And then I will pass turn.
You know, I put an Anger of the Gods on the bottom of my deck because I was trying to be nice to Scott, and that was a mistake.
Nah.
Draw. Ooh, that is a very good card. Okay. What
Bummer.
does my mana look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeesh.
Oh, Kykar costs 6.
Yes, he does. We're gonna play a Talisman of Conviction.
You are convicted.
I am convicted. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I just have to take a turn to develop here. We're gonna pay 4 and cast Taurond.
Ooh.
I don't know what you're complaining about. You can kill him.
I know. He
Without
still
spending,
scares me.
Any resources to do it either. Yeah, I'm done. I think I blew my load a little early this game.
I think the Comet Storm was
Yeah,
not the right choice.
I forgot about Karmic Guide. If I'd have remembered you had a Karmic Guide, then it would have been, which I can't even blame that on spell table because like it would have been in your hand. So I just
Well, and the other thing,
that wasn't a planes.
like it's a graveyard recursion deck, so even without Karmic Guide, there would have been something else. Like I've had Golgari Thug for a while. Like he can return him too, just a little less efficiently.
However, that is a good card.
That is what this deck is missing.
Graveyard
This
hate.
deck has I don't think it has a single piece of
tap
graveyard
3
hate,
for Solemn Recruit.
which is very wrong. Normally I'm better than that. What does Solemn Recruit do?
Gives all my creatures double strike.
Oh Jesus.
That's not good.
Left the battlefield this turn. It gets a +1/+1 counter. Okay. That is
You
a
don't
good
have
card.
Trample yet, do you?
No, he doesn't.
But he
That's
does
probably
have
a hard. It's probably a hard one to get in white.
It is.
Do you have any non-equipment ways to get trample? Did you find any?
I'm gonna tap 1 and play Shadow Spear.
I said non-equipment.
Now I can have trample if I so desire.
Can we agree that I'm not the threat?
Yeah.
The question is, do I
And
want...
this is why I say I've lost to a lot of Odric decks.
To be fair, when playtesting this, it did not
right
go
now
this well.
Right now we're losing to Cathar's Crusade.
That's also true.
100%.
And there it is. Cathru's Crusade. Fucking.
Yeah, I mean, it just like, because without Cathar's Crusade, like, Yawgmoth can kill a Danto Vanguard with one activation.
Yeah. How many counters are on Odric over there?
4.
Oh, I think I got my play.
That's what's
Hang on.
rough with
What
Yawgmoth
is this?
too. Is
When a land enters the battlefield
counters
under your
cancel
control.
out, so you can't even just proliferate the -1/-1s.
Mm-hmm.
You got to actually work your way through the counters.
What is my best play? I think I might be able to. I'm trying to think here. So Bryce, you're tapped out except for 1 mana, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, he's got all sorts of onboard shenanigans, but
I'm gonna try.
although they do remove toughness from his board.
I'm gonna try to do something that is probably the wrong decision, but if this actually works, it's gonna be amazing. So first I'm gonna tap
Do it.
2. I'm gonna equip. Let's equip. Okay,
Honestly, it probably just goes on Odric. He's got the biggest butt, right?
I think Ameria Angel might actually have bigger, because she starts out bigger.
She's a 6/6. Odric's a 7. Okay, yeah. So I guess I'll equip it to Odric.
Oh, she's a 6/6 with the counters.
Yeah.
I was like, she's seriously a 6/6, but no, that's what I thought. I thought she was a 3/3.
All right.
Or
This is gonna be. Oh wait, hang on. There we go.
and the spear does give +1 power as well, right?
Mm-hmm. It's +1/+1.
Oh, it's
Lifelink
supposed to
and
straight up
trample.
+1/+1. Yeah.
This is probably
lifelink.
such
Oh god.
a wrong decision to do this, but I'm going to Path to Exile a Danto Vanguard.
Oh, to get the
Oh, I see where he's
we
going.
dead. We might be dead.
So he's gonna get exiled, and I'm gonna put a plains into play.
I don't think that's the wrong decision at all. Yeah, because you got double strike. I'm
Yeah.
tapped out. Yeah, no, I think we're both dead.
So I'm gonna put a plains into play, which will trigger Myriad Shepherd.
Million power from
Get Captain of the Watch into play.
The spear doesn't give haste, right?
No.
No.
Okay.
So the only 2 things I can attack with right now are Myriad Shepherd and Odric.
I don't think we die right now, but whoever Odric hits might actually kill someone.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I guess we both have. Well, you don't have any flying.
I have 1.
Oh,
Karmic
Karmic
Guide
Guide flies. Yeah, and I have 3 flying toughness. Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
So I'll stack the triggers so that
Meg left. I was gonna ask Meg if they played Magic.
Oh yeah. Have a good rest of your day at work, Meg. I think she was still in there because it was at 3. So if you're still there, Meg, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so you're gonna order the counters so that everything gets the best.
Correct. So Captain of the Watch trigger goes off first. Soldiers get, and then
everything gets 4 counters.
4, 6. This will go up to 8. So I need more of those. So this will go.
So here's my question: does that pack include like ability counters on die?
No, it does not. But there are -1/-1 black die counters, Bryce, if you are interested in.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I need 1 for the soldiers.
Yeah. Yeah, just use 2 different die.
Yeah. These are all black.
I'm just trying to think of what's the best way to kill you, right, or to stop you right now, Scott. If I'm being completely honest.
Well, if you board wipe, I have 1 card in my hand, and
yeah. So Odric's
the feel bads,
11, 12 power, or well,
Odric
12.
is at 11, 12. Yes. So with double strike, it's 24.
Yeah.
And it has trample.
Oh, so
which means
so he literally kills either one of us right now.
Correct. Now,
well, Karmic Guide has 4 toughness, right?
No, 2.
Oh, I thought it was a 2/4.
Nope.
Okay.
And you have how
Yeah,
many
no, so
spirits to block with, Kenny?
either I have 3.
Oh, so you
Which
die.
is
Exactly.
exactly enough to not live.
So who would like to live?
Well, if I'm being totally honest,
Uh-huh.
actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to say anything. You take your swings how you want to take them.
Yeah, no,
That's fair.
I'm not gonna give you fuel. I want to see your threat assessment here, because I think I know what the right when is, and I want to see if you make it.
Well,
What's the Ameria? The Ameria is 10 power.
yeah, so she'll do
Mhm.
20 damage.
The other one of us is taking a 20 ball minus blockers, and he's gaining a
Kenny, how many cards you got in your hand?
80 life. I have 4 cards.
4 cards, 6 mana. Bryce has a lot of mana. He's got an engine going over there. I think the right call is to kill Bryce. If I'm being perfectly honest, Kenny only has 2 cards in his graveyard.
Correct. I also already played my Underworld Breach.
Correct. So it's technically exiled, right?
No.
Oh, it doesn't exile
No, it
itself?
just sacks. Oh, that's actually... Did I take Savine's Reclamation out? If I did, I need to put it back.
All right. Yeah. We're going to go Odric at Bryce and Ameria Shepherd at Kenny.
Do you have any responses, Kenny? I go first.
Not before blockers, yeah.
Yep,
But
I
yeah,
go
you
first.
got stuff.
Oh, wait, they have Vigilance. I forgot about that.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so I can live.
Yep.
It's not pretty, but I can live. So I'm going to pay a life, and I'm going to sack Golgari Thug to Yawgmoth and put a -1/-1 on Odric.
Mm-hmm.
I get a
Which
draw
just
card,
cancels out a +1.
but it removes 2 effective power.
Yeah.
And then I'll pay another life and do it again with Bloodghast.
Oh, your life total's almost dangerously close. I mean, you'll be fine, but your life total's almost dangerously close to just dying to regular damage
Yep, I know.
from Odric.
And then those are my responses. I'm assuming you don't have any responses there, Kenny.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay, then I guess we'll go to blocks, and I will block with Karmic Guide and block in another 2.
Yeah, and I'll throw 3 spirits in front of the Emir. Well, how much the Emir ship? It's 10.
10, correct.
So it'd be a 20 ball. It'd put me to 11. It's an artifact that's giving you trample. I actually think I'm gonna take the hit.
Okay.
I think the play to win line is take the hit. So I'm gonna go to 11.
Okay, so
And
you're
how much
taking
am I getting
20,
hit for?
and then Bryce, you have 9, 10, 20 with double strike and trample.
Is it 20? Should be less.
9,
No, it's 20.
10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Unless he's a soldier.
Well,
Actually, no, he's a soldier, so
he-
he actually gets 11. The Captain of the Watch gives
And
him
I'm-
a +1/+1.
And I'm blocking
man.
2 of it, so
Yeah, so 11, so
take
22.
So I take 19.
Well, he's like
I
20.
know you take 20.
Oh, I take
Yeah.
20? Okay, so
Yeah.
I live by 1.
Yeah, so you'll take 20, and then Kenny, you're taking 20?
Correct.
All right, I'll gain 40 life.
Well, you gain more than that. Your creatures are doing more than 20.
Oh, you're right. Because it's the total.
Well,
So
Odric is.
9, 10, 11, so
Odric is doing
20,
2 more.
22, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'll gain 42. Okay.
Yeah,
So
you gain
76.
76. Holy cow.
But I'm tapped out and I have 1 card in my hand, so
Yeah.
Okay, done after that?
I'm done
It's
after
fragile,
that.
but it's scary.
I'm gonna, in response,
Welcome to aggro.
at the end of your turn, I'm gonna pay it, tap this for a black, and I'm gonna cast Entomb.
Ooh.
Let's see if I haven't. Oh wow, Living Death was second from the bottom. That's not where you're supposed to be.
What do you got?
It's a really good question.
Nothing.
There's
You got nothing.
There's
You'll pass.
one
Kenny will
board wipe with
pass.
flashback, and you're probably not playing it. There's Divine Reckoning that has flashback, and I doubt you're playing that card.
No, I think it was in the maybe pile at one point, and then I decided against it.
Yeah, it's not great. I considered it for Kykar because I get to keep Kykar, but I think it just didn't make the cut.
I thought that was pretty
Although I
cool.
do-
Path to exiling my own creature to get a planes.
No,
Yeah.
that was a great play.
I was like, this is a little magic ingenuity right here.
I mean, like, obviously, if I wasn't if either of us weren't tapped out, could you have stopped that, Bryce?
No.
Well, you had
He
had
sacked
either
two
you had either
creatures, right?
-3 or -4, right?
Well, he -2
On
Odric.
board?
It was -3 on board because you can't.
You can't
Yawgmoth
sack
is another.
Yawgmoth. Yeah. And what? How many counters did Vanguard
I
have?
think Vanguard had 3 counters.
That sounds right. I think you're right. Yeah, because I took 5 from him, so he definitely had 3. Yeah, so he was 1 out of reach. That's rough.
I'm glad he was because I didn't even think about that. That would have sucked.
I mean, obviously none. I mean, I guess Bryce might have and just seen that it wasn't going to happen, but I didn't think about it till just now.
That's an idea. Actually, I think I'm gonna go with that one. That's a pseudo answer.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what kind of recursion you have in your hand.
Cataclysmic Gearhulk.
Ooh, good card is good.
So that'll resolve, and Tomb goes in first. Cataclysmic Gearhulk goes on top.
Do you have a Gravebreaker Lamia in there? I guess you're not casting things from your graveyard, so it's probably not.
No, I don't even own that card, but I need to get my hands on one.
Yeah, I didn't even know it existed till I was messing around with Muldrotha cards. I was like, oh my gosh, this card is
Disgusting.
like it's Entomb and a 4/4 lifelink body and a ramp spell. Does everything Muldrotha wants.
Alright, so I'll untap. Draw for turn.
By the way, Scott, this is why I like playing Control, is because I hate being in the situation you're in right now.
I'm gonna play Godless
You're just, like,
Shrine.
Threatening to kill everyone, but you could also just be removed from the game with a card.
Yeah. Like a board wipe pretty much takes me out of the game, so.
1. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna try to board wipe you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that Gearhulk is. Does Gearhulk include lands? Is he a full-on balance?
No, it's a non. Artifact, creature, and enchantment, and a planeswalker among the non-land permanents they control. Sacrifice the rest.
Okay.
So it gets everything. It gets everything but one thing from every player, and
For every non-land type. Yeah.
I was counting. 1,
Sorry.
2, 3, 4. Oh no, you're good.
It's been a minute since I've
5,
read Cataclysmic Gearhulk.
6, 7. Okay. I'm going to tap these 2 swamps.
Card Kingdom needs to stop being sold out of the torrential.
Cryptovagadium for 7 black. I will use 4 or 5 of the 7 black to cast Unburial Rites.
Yup. Ooh, that's 2.
Choosing Cataclysmic Gearhulk.
Okay. We choose, right?
Yep, so when it enters the battlefield, each player chooses an artifact, creature, and enchantment, and a planeswalker from among the non-land permanents they control, then sacrifices everything else.
Okay, so I choose a creature, artifact, enchantment, everything else dies.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Mythar's. Excuse me.
I'm going to choose Yawgmoth.
Oh, maybe he'll be tempted.
And Elixir. So I'll lose Arcane Signet.
Keeping the promise is an intriguing idea, but I don't think.
No, I'm keeping the promise.
He's keeping it. All right.
I have one card in my hand. If my entire board goes away without me having some kind of recursion, I'm just dead in this game. So
Is Promise your end step or
each end step.
each end step? But it's no if you control no creatures, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah. So Cataclysmic is actually like the perfect answer to his board there.
Pretty much. So these all go under. Actually, I'll keep a soldier token.
and then I still have. Is it 7, right? So I
Oh.
still have 2 black floating.
Actually,
2,
this is
3,
4
4.
counters on it.
He put Odric under Promise.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I said
Scott's
before,
going all in.
I am pretty much dead if
I'm then going to use 3 mana plus the 2 remaining black floating from Cryptobagadim to play Revelark. Then I will immediately sacrifice Revelark, paying 1 life.
Oh yeah, there you go. I was like, you're really not evoking it, but
No,
Yeah.
because I'm going to get more value out of sacking him to Yawgmoth.
Yeah. yeah, and it's 1 less mana.
Mm-hmm.
What's the target for Yawgmoth?
The giant thing. Whatever has 4 counters
Soldier.
on it.
Yeah.
So I'll draw a card from Yawgmoth. That's not helpful.
To
And
go back
then-
to your play, Scott, I think hedging, putting Odric in the command zone is probably reasonable because you have the mana to recast him, right?
I guess that's a good point.
So like at least you're not you're not quite as boned if
Use the battlefield. Return
Yeah.
If
up to
Promise
2
gets
creature
removed.
cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So I'm going to return Karmic Guide
Yep.
and Soul Warden.
And then Karmic Guide gets something else.
And then Karmic Guide is going to get Revelark.
Yep. You have to pay life. Well, but you're gaining life. You have a loop, right?
Yeah, isn't that go infinite?
Yeah, you can just wipe the board. Yeah, sack Karmic Guy. You can wipe the board and draw as many cards as you want. Well, draw as many cards as there is toughness.
Yeah.
Because you can sack, if you sack Guide, sack Revelark, and actually you get a creature, you get an extra, man, that is, yeah. It's not an infinite loop, especially with, but you got Soul Warden. Oh, so you're actually gaining life with each iteration.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, yeah, that's really good. Okay, so you're,
How much toughness is on the board right now?
we have 6 between the two of us.
Okay. What
So
all comes back
that's-
from Promise tomorrow if you lose that soldier there, Scott?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Solemn, Ameria Shepherd, Solemn Recruit, and Captain of the Watch.
Except that your cycle is instant speed.
Oh, well,
this
then
would
you just
be-
have a lock on the game.
Yeah, no, he gets to draw his deck. He gains a crap ton of life.
Whoops.
No, I mean, that's awesome.
unintentional.
Oh,
that's-
man.
That's sweet.
Well, I guess I yeah, I think I'll do that. Then I'll get rid of the board. So walk me through this process because I guess I'm not seeing it entirely. So
Yeah, so you sack Karmic Guide
yep,
to Yawgmoth, target, whatever.
right,
Then you sack Revelark. Revelark gets back Karmic Guide
Guide.
and whatever else you want. Karmic Guide gets back Revelark.
got it.
Rinse,
Draw.
repeat.
And then draw 2 cards.
And then
the
you're
easier-
going to gain the life.
You're getting an
yeah.
extra creature every time, so you're +1 life every time.
Which gets really gross if I had one thing to deal damage, because then I could
Except
just cycle
you're
everything with.
also, yeah, you're
I could
also
cycle
drawing
count.
a metric crap ton of cards.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do this really quick. Let's.
Unfortunately we kind of have to do it one by one because you got the card draw.
Yep. So I'll sack these two.
And you do have the 2 mana. So if you hit like a Blood Artist or a Zulaport, then
Yeah.
we're probably just dead.
All right. So let me sack Karmic Guide. I'll put a -1/-1 counter on your soldier there, Scott.
Yep.
Draw a
You
card.
draw a card.
Sack Revelark. Put the -1/-1 counter on your soldier.
Yep. And then you get the Revelark trigger.
Which will return Karmic Guide and Bloodghast.
Yep.
It's the second straight week I've died to an infinite thing.
I mean, this one isn't technically infinite because he has to have the targets. So.
Oh, I guess
and then
that's
when
true.
Karmic Guide enters, I'll return Revelark.
Does Yawgmoth
So-
say other creature, like opponent creature? Or?
I think it's another creature.
Well,
up to
then
one
Or is it
target creature.
Or is it just the sack? Oh
No,
yeah,
put
it's
a
just the
-1/-1
sack.
counter on up to one target creature, and I have to sack a creature, and I can put a -1/-1 counter.
Oh, then
So
you
this makes
are you are infinite. Yeah,
That's what I
because
was
you can put
thinking.
counters on Revelark with Karmic Guide, and then put counters on something else. Yeah. Oh yeah. So you're just straight up infinite. You draw your whole deck.
Yeah. So instead of
kill
going
all of
through
our
all of
creatures.
those steps,
Yeah, you just have to
Yeah,
basically find like a.
And at some point, you get something that kills us, and you've got the
Now,
elixir.
I am
To
curious
shuffle everything into
because I do have 76 life. How many cards you got in that deck?
He's got elixir though.
Oh, that's a good point. Never mind.
So he can go to his cleanup.
Oh yeah,
and discard a crap ton of cards and then shuffle them back in.
Well, but if he's gonna play Zulaport or Blood Artist, he has to tap his last 2 mana for that, right? So he wouldn't be
that's
able
true.
to elixir. So I might have a second turn here.
I have 60 cards in my deck currently.
So I would go down to whatever, depending on how deep
it depends
he
on how
goes.
deep Zulaport or
So how about this? Can we figure out how much life Bryce would gain, and he just basically keeps drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing, and then as soon as he hits one of those, he decides whether or not he wants to elixir or play it.
Okay, so I guess what we need to do is we need to establish what the loop is and make sure that it can go infinite, right?
So the loop is obviously Karmic Guide.
Yeah. Right? Revelark is what is Revelark's power and toughness?
4/3.
It's a 4/3. Okay.
But power and toughness doesn't matter. It's all ones that I'm losing or gaining.
Yeah, he's losing 1 life per sack,
but
then
it matters
he's gaining.
for Yawgmoth's counters. Because you can so you're sacking the Karmic Guide first.
Right, so I pay 1 life.
You put a counter on Revelark.
That's true.
Well, once you kill our creatures,
Right.
Our creatures are just dead. So you do that first. So I guess you had 2 toughness left on your soldier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and draw 4 cards and gain. So you go.
He has to pay 1 life.
2.
So.
Yeah, but he's going +1 creature every time.
So he just gains 4 life.
He's +1 life, but it's every 2 counters he's +1 life. So he actually only gains 2 life and draws 4 cards.
So 2 life, and I did not draw any answers in that batch of 4.
Okay.
So
now you basically draw 2, gain 1 until you find your answer.
We need to let's walk through it at least once to make sure that you can actually keep going through it and gaining the life. So we sack Karmic Guide.
So you
lose
minus a life.
Revelark.
So you minus a life so far.
Yep. So I did it. So I'm -1 counter on Revelark.
Okay.
Yep. Then you sack Revelark.
So you're -2.
To put a counter on Yawgmoth, I guess?
No, put a counter on Bloodghast.
Oh, and then you just get the Bloodghast back every time?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
So then -1 counter goes on Bloodghast.
Yeah, so that's a loop right there.
And then when Revelark dies...
So then you get all 3 of those creatures back.
Yeah, it'll return these 2.
And you gain 3 life. So now you're at 11, and you started the cycle at 10.
Yep.
So every iteration, you're plus 2 cards, plus 1 life.
Yeah, because 2 life, and then you gain 3 with those coming in. So yeah, so you're drawing 2, gaining 1.
Yep. So then I'll just draw the next 2.
Yep. Gain a life.
And and you should draw 1 at a time, because as soon as you hit the 2 mana, as soon as you hit Blood Artist or Zulaport,
yep,
you can cast it.
I'll just only gain 1 life every 2 cards drawn.
Every 2 cards, yep.
So draw 1, not what I need. Draw 2, not what I need. Gain a life. Not what I need.
I was gonna say, I think you're dead at least, Kenny, but I think I might still at least be able to live.
Oh, I'm very likely dead.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Where are they?
I mean, it's what, 2 cards out of, you said you had 60. You could get unlucky.
Well, there's also actually the best one to pull. Actually, yeah, the best one to pull would actually be the Corpse Knight, because he cares when things come into play.
Oh yeah.
Okay, is he 2 mana?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh well, then we're all just dead. I didn't realize you had a.
No, still not true, because I could draw myself out. Or
yeah, no, he has to draw.
Oh, that's true.
Unless you get another sack outlet. If you get any other sack outlet that you can cast, but you're at 2 mana. I don't know if you're playing Ashnod's Altar or Phyrexian.
So I think that Cruel Celebrant.
Yeah, because that's another sack outlet now, right?
No, but it does. But it is a. It's a.
Each opponent loses 1, you gain 1. Yeah.
Yep. Each
so
opponent
now,
loses 1, you gain 1.
Now you're gaining 4
Yep.
every iteration, and we're losing 4 or 3.
Yep.
And you're drawing 2 cards.
Yeah. So draw 2, gain 4. We lose 3.
Yeah.
Draw 2. So should I just count how many cards I've got left?
Yeah, because at this point you're tapped out. So
yep. I just lost my 3.
I'm dead. I'm 100% dead.
Yeah, we'll count those cards, divide it by 2, and see if I'm dead.
Yeah. Divide it by 2, multiply it by 3.
Yeah.
Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 38. So I can actually draw every card that's left without drawing myself.
That's 19 times 3. That is enough.
No, 19 times 3, that's less than 60.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So I'd actually be at 9 times 3 is 27, so that's 57. So I'd be down to 16 life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow, I actually live. Holy crap.
Yeah. So what you have to do then, Bryce, is actually let his promise go off so that you can. Well, except you can't wipe his board. Oh yes, you can, because you can not do the Revel Arc. If you don't.
Oh, I guess that's a good point. Is my board just gonna get wiped anyway?
Yes, he can wait till his end step, let promise resolve, and then sit there and machine gun your board.
So yeah, I could draw enough to kill Kenny, and then leave myself plenty enough cards to wait for your board to come back.
Honestly, you don't even want to. Well, how many did you? Crap, we didn't. How many cards did you have to draw to get to Cruel Celebrant?
I actually have them separated. So.
Except we didn't lose life for the Cruel Celebrant.
Yeah, we did.
Nothing. No life.
So
is lost
we haven't lost any life yet.
Yes, until right now. This is when that would start triggering.
Yeah, which means you're at 76, Scott.
Well,
yeah.
I lost 3 life though for Bryce because he did draw 2 cards after casting Cruel Celebrant. So I thought I lost 3 life. Yeah, so I lose 3 life.
Okay, yeah. So we lose the 3 life, and yeah. So now you go to your end step.
Okay.
and let Promise resolve.
Yep. And then
Let it return all that crap to the battlefield. And now for every 2 cards, you get 1 -1/-1 counter.
Okay, I got triggers though when
well,
they come in.
and on top of that, what I can also do is I have to discard, and I have Isla, which when she comes into play, also does another Cruel Sullivan trigger. So,
Oh yeah, because you discard and you can get.
yep, I can discard, and I can also discard Grave Merchant as well into my discard pile.
Oh yeah, Gray Merchant, just because then you can cycle. Oh yeah, Gray Merchant means we're done, or Scott's done for sure. Because instead of the Bloodghast, you're just cycling the Gray Merchant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm getting my land anyway.
That's fine.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, Revelark and Karmic Guide, like buy them with any sack outlet, just immediately go infinite with benefits.
I should probably take one or both of those out. Probably take Karmic Guide out.
Second straight week,
Yeah,
man.
that's tough because they're so good.
Yeah, but I don't honestly like winning that way.
Yeah.
It's kind of boring in my opinion.
I mean that's what I did with Staff. Like I put it in for once and then it came out of the deck. Like
yeah, and I recently put Karmic Guide in the deck, not really thinking about it. I was like, oh, Karmic Guide would be good to help my recursion things because occasionally I don't have recursion things. So I think she's gonna come out now.
Yeah, but that was a fun puzzle because it was a tough loop to figure out.
Yeah. I had Teferi's Protection in my hand too.
That's really unfortunate because all I have to do is wait.
Yep.
Yeah,
even that doesn't
true.
actually help you.
No, it doesn't
actually save.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, if you had Teferi's Protection and a removal spell. Yeah, so I'm sitting here trying to think. I had Fierce Guardianship in my hand, and I know I had it in my hand when Scott cast Cathar's Crusade. And I'm trying to remember why I didn't counter it. And I think the reason is that I forgot how gross Cathar's Crusade gets.
There's a reason why Bryce was going to flip a table.
And I was heavily considering exiling it, and ultimately I probably should have. It was a minor misplay. But
yeah, which you were saved from by the oops combo.
Yeah, which I was saved from by my own oops accidental infinite combo addition to my deck.
Alrighty, well, that was Odric. As you saw, it performed pretty well, actually, until Bryce decided to infinite combo. Though I don't feel like he didn't know that he had that infinite combo in his deck, so I guess that's fair. But sometimes you go infinite without even knowing it and just having certain combos in your deck. But I feel like if he did not infinite combo, we might have been able to pull that one out. So we had a pretty threatening board. Hopefully, I think I made the right move with Path to Exile because I did not know he was going to go infinite. If I had known that he had the ability to go infinite, maybe I would have Path to Exiled Yawgmoth instead, and then just waited to maybe get a lands and then kill them both. But who knows? But so thank you guys for watching. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. Again, I will have a new deck made on Friday. Video will come out on Saturday, and then we'll jump right back into some more Commander Randamonium for episode 6 next Wednesday. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and have a great night. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.